Hi, I'm Wakeman. I'm a thought leader in human resources, and I'm here to speak at the Wakeman conference. It's a conference that started out just as kind of an annual event, and now it's grown into a global movement. We're here in Phoenix, Arizona at the Desert Ridge, a beautiful resort, and I'm going to be talking about reality-based leadership. The answer I give when people say, what's the best advice you can ever give somebody, is to stop believing everything you think. And what prevents us from seeing reality actually is our ego. Our ego narrates the world in our favor. And in our favor usually means that I'm the victim and that I'm at the mercy of my circumstances and that I am not accountable for this. So when we believe our thinking, the ego that narrates the world, it creates a lot of drama because one, the ego's view of the world is very distorted. It's like putting on a pair of prescription glasses that are the wrong prescription. It leads me to believe that the reason I can't succeed or be happy is my circumstances. And our circumstances aren't the reasons we can't be happy or successful. Our circumstances are the reality in which we must be happy and successful. And that makes happiness and success far more of a choice and less dependent on our circumstances. Your ego's not your amigo. In fact, your ego is fed by venting. And here's the first thing we need to change in HR is people do not need time to vent. Over, disproven, wrong. Venting feels good, so does crack cocaine, not a lifestyle. See, the ego loves venting. It feeds the ego. The ego shops for insult, looks for insult even when there isn't any. The ego needs to stay angry to stay alive. Most of us have no idea how much ego plays a part in our workspace. But what we know is that self-reflection really cultivates accountability, and accountability is the death of the ego. So my job as a leader is to move people beyond their ego and into self-reflection so that we're working with the best part of their brain. A person can't be in ego and self-reflect at the same time. So when you study 2-year-olds, what you'll notice about 2-year-olds is they can't really hold two things in their minds at once. So if they have a spoon and you want to get the spoon from them, the worst thing you do is just grab it. Right. What you do is you trade distract it. Them. Yeah, you distract them. You go, do you want some Cheerios? And they drop the spoon to pick up the Cheerios. Right. Most of us are like 2-year-olds when it comes to ego. So your ego can't spoon and Cheerio at the same time, can't vent and self-reflect at the same time. What we teach leaders to do today is grab the spoon. So what we teach people to do is bypass the ego. So one example is my open door. When people come into vent, I quickly ask them a question that gets them into self-reflection. So let's say you come into vent. I just say, take a breath. Your brain needs oxygen. Now, stop venting. What would great look like? If you were great right now, if you were the most incredible employee, happiest, highest impact employee ever, what would you be doing? Well, I wouldn't be in here complaining and judging my colleague. I would go invite them to have a great dialogue. Everyone knows what great looks like because it's what we judge other people on. And so the question, what would great look like? Venting stops. You're back in the better part of your brain. And then all those things we teach people, innovation, collaboration, creativity, those come naturally because those are our natural state once the drama's gone. It's been a great day here in Phoenix at the Desert Ridge. The Wakeman conference was a wonderful success. I think what people most keyed in on was the whole concept of ego and how much our ego comes out to play at work. One of my favorite parts of the conference were all the questions people had about ego and about how to recognize when their ego is in charge versus when they're just feeling confident. So here's my assignment for you. Just start to listen to the thinking going on in your head and how much of your life your ego's narrating. If you're feeling stressed, I want you to tune in to all the judging going on in your own thinking and to make a conscious decision to stop believing everything you think. So if you're enjoying this content, make sure that you're subscribed. And by the way, keep ditching the drama.